Hello guys. Today we are playing Among Us. But I have to follow one player for the whole round until I win, even if I'm imposter. I'm going to play 3 rounds. So let's see if I can win. The first round starts. And I am imposter. I get the phantom role, which is useless for this video. I decide to follow Purple, but she leaves instantly. I have to pick a new target, but a dead body is reported. My teammate made a dumb play and self-reported. But he was lucky, and the vote was tied. No one was ejected. My next target was Red, so I started following him. Luckily, I wasn't the only one following, so I didn't look sus. My teammate sabotages lights, so now Red can't see me following him. But the lights get fixed in 2 nanoseconds. But I can still win by acting like his bodyguard. So I choose that tactic. Now 2 more crewmates are following, which will hopefully brush off any suspicion on me. Red is going to security, so I follow him. I decide to fake watching cams, so I can see him leave. And there he goes. I got worried for a second, because he was going towards the emergency button. But he didn't press it, and I continued to follow him. He dipped to navigation. White was there too. And then he vented? That means he is an engineer, and by the rules I have to follow him. So I decide to vent too. And I vent out on weapons. Red immediately runs away. So I chase him. Me and Black follow him to security. My teammate imposters are there. And luckily Red leaves before they kill him. Me and Shapeshift OD Cyan follow Red. The Shapeshifter luckily doesn't kill Red. Red vents again, and I have no choice but to follow. I try to predict where Red is going. Looks like he immediately vented out. He was once again going towards the emergency button. But he once again didn't press it. He stopped near communications, probably because he was testing if I would stop too. He once again didn't call a meeting. Maybe he was fine with me following him. If so, that means the bodyguard tactic is working. We both vent again. He once again stops, in the exact same spot, as if he's confused. A few seconds later, he finally starts moving. He goes to cams, where I once again don't watch them. And an emergency meeting is called. Black accuses me, and Red accuses me too. I thought the bodyguard tactic worked, but I guess not. I ask why me, and before I know it I get voted out. Looks like the first round failed. Let's go to the second one. Round 2 starts. I am a crewmate, and I have no role. My target is Cyan. So I start following him right away. He does the card swipe, then leaves. I follow him to medbay, where he did the scan. Now I can confirm he is a crewmate. He vents, which means he is the engineer. Before I could find where he went, a body gets reported. I ask where. Cyan said Brown killed in security. And we vote him out. And Cyan was right. We caught the first imposter. I continued to follow Cyan. But he vented, so I didn't know where he went. There he is! Lights get sabotaged. Cyan does shields too. He had 2 visuals. Anyways, I look for Cyan. He is probably fixing lights. So I head to electrical. I start fixing. Someone keeps sabotaging. I get Viper killed by Tan. The body is immediately reported. But I have to move on to round 3. Round 3 starts. And I am once again a crewmate. I am a noisemaker. All roles are useless in this challenge. Maroon is my target. We go to admin. Doing the card swipe. Then I follow Maroon to electrical. He does wires. Lime is with us. We exit out of electrical. But a body gets reported. I ask where. The body was in security. Lime accuses Red and Green. Gray says Green is Viper. Everyone starts accusing. Black says we vote Green first. But Green says he is engineer. Black doesn't care and says to first vote Green then Red. The voting begins. I vote Green. I have a small suspicion on Cyan. Black and Gray say vote Green. Green says it was a shapeshifter. But no one listens. And Green gets voted out. We caught the first imposter, 2 more to get. I look for Maroon. Even though he was right there. I somehow didn't see him. I turn back to cafeteria. But no signs of Maroon. I decide to go to navigation. I see Red and Blue. I go to cafeteria. But Lime calls a meeting. Everyone spams Red. Brown also suspects Cyan. Red says he was with Blue, but I knew that couldn't be true since he left right away. Voting starts. I vote Red immediately. Black says it's definitely Red. Red snitches on Cyan. Now we know the third imposter. Red gets voted out. And he indeed was the imposter. I continue following Maroon. We go to Medbay. He does a task. Then we leave. Before I could see where he went, a body gets reported. I ask where, of course. Everyone starts accusing Banana. Black says Lime and Cyan are safe. I might win this challenge, because no one even mentioned me. Brown swears at Banana. I accuse Banana too. Brown says he saw Banana running from the body. The voting begins. I vote Banana, like everyone else. But is he the last imposter? See for yourself. I successfully beat a game of Among Us by only following one player. Subscribe for more.